We're in Ybor City talking with Andrea Steele, the founder and director of the Free Thought Film Festival, which is coming soon to a Tampa near you.
The Free Thought Film Festival Foundation was founded by me. I'm the executive director. It started out in August from an idea that I've had for 8 years. I thought that a film festival just for free thinkers was something that should have been done a long time ago. And when Religulous came out, there was no way that I could have not gone forward with the idea. So I incorporated a nonprofit organization and set the wheels in motion, and an international film festival for free thinkers is the goal for November of this year, 2010. And it's something that all free thinkers, whether they're atheists, agnostic, humanist, skeptic, they can all get behind because it promotes reason and critical thinking and freedom of inquiry, which is important to, I think, all free thinkers. One of the main objectives of the International Free Thought Film Festival and the Free Thought Film Festival Foundation is to encourage filmmakers, whether they're students or more seasoned filmmakers, to take on subject matter that may be too controversial for other film festivals, just to get people thinking. And there are a lot of films out there that already are considered free thought, but it doesn't have a title. This creates a specific niche and encourages more and more films that make people think and aren't afraid to inquire about things that typically the populace thinks is just way too controversial to take on.
What is so controversial here?
Well, specifically, critical examination of religion. And as far as skepticism goes, there's so much emphasis these days on New Age thoughts, also UFOs, conspiracy theories, homeopathic remedies, alternative medicine overall. And that's also something that skeptics look into. And a lot of times people are a little bit taken aback by that as well.
Why?
It's something that people cling to in order to feel like they're spiritual in some sort of way. They're not always comfortable with a naturalistic point of view that leaves you wondering why, how, when, just a sense of mystery that not everybody is comfortable with.
Okay, what happens when we die?
I don't know. And I'm comfortable with not knowing something indefinitely. Many people aren't.
So why start in Tampa?
Because I live here. I started in Tampa because this is where I live, and it's a progressive city. And when I volunteered at the Tampa Bay International Gay and Lesbian Film Festival a few months back, they were gracious enough to let me shadow them because they're pros at this, at film festivals. So I hung around and got an idea about what it entails to run a film festival. And at the beginning of the film festival, the mayor, Pam Iorio, she spoke of how proud she was of how progressive Tampa is and the diversity, and the city welcomes diversity. And as I listened to her, I'm thinking, well, I hope she sticks to that when I come up with my film festival.
How many picketers do you expect?
I don't expect any picketers. That may also seem naive, but I think that a reasonable person will recognize that the film festival is for free thinkers and nobody is attacking anybody else. We're coming together as a community of reason, and that shouldn't be threatening to anybody, in my opinion. On our website, www.freethoughtfilmfest.com, there are entry forms with all of the guidelines for submitting a film, and there's also information on withoutabox.com. We are registered with them, and we are an IMDb qualifying film festival. grew up Southern Baptist, and when I was a teenager, I just grew out of it and started reading things that my church told me never ever to touch and never ever to read. I was always very fascinated by occult books. When I was very young, I often looked into the 0-hundreds of the Dewey Decimal System in the library about aliens and ghosts and monsters and witches. I was very, very fascinated with the occult. And after I stopped attending church, I felt, there are other ideas out there, and why should I feel threatened by them? So I looked those up and read up on things and read up on New Age ideas, and I had my journey with those things, and then ultimately I leaned more towards science. I read some things on quantum physics, and I felt that I could leave that stuff behind and not worry about what I don't know, and be happy with what I do know now, and be content with that.
Do you have anything you want to proselytize?
No, nothing. I have nothing that I want to proselytize. Nothing at all. Maybe pimp reason. And that's all.
Are you pimping reason?
I am pimping reason right now.